Hey guys, and welcome back again to me, Ben, playing City Skylines today in my city of Springvalley. So we're 2 weeks before City Skylines 2 will be launched officially to each and everyone out there who has been waiting for this game for such a long time since it's been announced. Really exciting times coming up here. In the last episode, I actually was able to solve and do many things in my city here. So the first thing you're seeing here is a huge industrial hub here with many factories, plus more or less sufficient highway connection here, and a huge forest industry. It's not as huge as I planned it so far, but this will be maybe done in one of the next episodes. So you can definitely tell I'm not going to stop playing City Skylines 1 right now, because like City Skylines 2, obviously I'm excited for it, but still I love this city here and I will continue playing on this. I already have, I don't know, about 300 hours, I would say 350 hours of gameplay recorded so far in this city, and it's worth the time for me at least, and I hope you enjoyed it as well. So in case you haven't followed me yet, please consider doing that, and if you like my videos, leave me a like, leave me a comment. I'm more than happy to get back to you and answer all your questions, or do whatever you suggest me to do. So I have two outstanding things here. As you can see, I built here something as a transition, I would say, between this complete massive and huge forest industry that's about to get started here. Here I have purely forest industry there with 2 factories and a huge warehouse and one of my waste management plants here. I do have a small residential area that I want to extend further out. There's a little farming area as well and a commercial area here. So that's pretty new, I would say. I changed a lot of things regarding the recycling management, because obviously since I have 2 of these plants now that I was mentioning before in my city, I have less of a need to have individual recycling things here in my city. So hopefully this will get better sooner or later. I had some water issues over there. I hope, and I'm curious whenever I restart the game right now, whether I was really able to solve these. And what else did I do? Oh yeah, I extended here this area with another residential area, and something I'm a little bit proud about is actually this growing district here. So it's one of the residential areas that I really like. They can grow into something very nice. Right now it's like a very still in development area or district, but this will hopefully soon look very much better than it does right now. So there are 2 outstanding things I would like to mention. The first thing, I want to have kind of a specific, unique, spot in my town or in the surrounding areas that will attract more tourists. So that's something I will be working on, most likely not in this episode, but in the next one. And the other thing that came to my mind is actually I would like to have another highway connection here that makes the whole transition and the movement of trucks a lot easier than it is right now between this, and in the end also my cargo airport hub down there. So without any further ado, let me get started working on this. I'll fast forward things again as usual, and I'll be back here for you in a little bit with some explanations around what I've did and why I did it and how I did it. So I'll be back for you in a few. So I'm testing this out now, this rough connection here. Actually, it's only that interchange that's working right now. I haven't built yet the other one here up north. But this is due to a specific reason. I just want to check here whether my interchange is working or whether I was following down the wrong path here. Hopefully I didn't. Because usually it's always like quite challenging to come up with a solution for a specific problem. But that's what we are all here for, aren't we? So there's still 3, there should be 2. Kind of messed it up here. So I'm taking care of the lane management first. I want to make sure that I'm doing nothing wrong here. Well, that's going to be 3 again. That's going to be 2 again. So now I'm messing, taking care of the lane connectors. Always keeping on my mind that like cars need the room and space to transition between the lines. That works, that works, and that works. I'm just curious. Yeah, first cars coming in. And there are also a couple of cars, a handful of cars that leave into various different directions. So that wasn't a bad choice, I would say, to add one of these highway interchanges in there. I think it's a bit messy, and I'm a bit sorry for this, but it can be challenging at some point to set up those interchanges properly. I'm wondering why this is happening, so I'll move that out here. So let me check on one more thing, because I'm not 100% sure whether that's alright or whether it isn't. But I think it is. Just nobody's interested, or hardly anyone is interested coming out of the other direction. Leave some goods here, but that's okay. Oh, the train station. So I believe that's okay-ish. And I just realized that the time of day was slightly changing in this gameplay, or during the gameplay here. Then I have to connect this up as well. So let's wait and see for it. Whatever is happening. Maybe I need a few more warehouses here and there. So after taking a bit of a break here, I rewatched what I've recorded so far, and I was like wondering why can't I place here any new warehouse. And I think I found the reason actually for this, and I want to kind of solve this in a quick and easy fashion way. And the reason for this is probably, and I'm pretty sure that this is the like main cause for this problem, it's probably because I had these power lines still sitting there next to the street, which is, yeah, obviously a challenge here, because with power lines you're not able to put down any, yeah, and that's even connected, so I don't need them anymore. But having power lines right next to your street doesn't allow you to put down any buildings, which is, yeah, kind of, it's reasonable. I get it. And right now I'm setting all of these to unique factory product, and I want to get them empty, so out of my city of Springvalley here. I want them not in my town, because I want them to be shipped somewhere. And the other thing I'm actually considering to do This is maybe something I can pull off. I'm picking this road here, and I want to sneak in a quick and easy connection from this point here up to here, because that allows me to save these two, and it looks better. It's kind of hidden underneath. Sneaky, but hopefully efficient. And I'm going to do the same over here. The same but slightly different. In a slightly different fashion maybe. So I want to get the starting point here. Yeah, I'm not bulldozing you. I'm creating something here. So, and I want that to hit the roundabout there, right in the center. So trucks will have an opportunity to go back and forth between this roundabout, but also back on the highway. So this might actually ease the traffic flow ever so slightly. I hope it's not too ambitious, but I think we'll be good on that. And I'm still missing this on-ramp here. So I already let the highway to this part, but I haven't created an on and off ramp here yet. So I will get this reconnected now in the next couple of minutes, and I'll be back for you right afterwards. So please stay tuned, and I'll be back for you in a few. So that's probably not the nicest or most beautiful interchange, but it'll do for now to get things into more or less of a test run. So I'll let the game run for now, just to get to know how things are doing. And yeah, right away I'm realizing a couple of things here. This is what I expected. Like, there are two nodes very close to each other, so this is one reason why trucks are stopping. And the other thing, or the two other things I completely forgot about, is taking care of the lane management on the one hand, but also about the specific lane management with the traffic manager mod as well, because that's always very helpful when it comes to lane changing behavior in front of these on and off ramps. I feel that this kind of makes a difference. I'm very curious about the future performance of City Skylines 2 here. How that will make a difference not having this tool available at all. At least I think for quite some time before developers actually start developing something for City Skylines 2 in specific here. So I'm curious to see. Yeah, there's the first truck using this, which is amazing, and there are other ones coming, so I'm positive that sooner or later they will start using this even more than they do right now. So I'm setting up the lane management here as a final step for this interchange, but also of course here to make sure that there is no confusion happening. And I think I could even expand this a bit further out just to make sure that the trucks make a decision regarding their lanes a little bit earlier than just right before the interchange. That would make a lot of sense to me. So regarding the usage of this whole thing, I'm very interested to see whether this connection is also in use, which is amazing. I just need to change the curvature here a little bit to get away from the that thing of the highway here. And I'm just checking it over there as well to make sure that there are no interferences. Sorry, it's the other side. Yeah, I think there it does look quite well. Oof. That off-ramp does not look very, very beautiful. I think I could have included them a little bit sooner or started them a little bit sooner, so I'm going to change that now, because that actually looked a little bit ugly. So I'll be back for you in a second as soon as I'm done with that, and then we'll move on to further developments in my city here. So I'll be back for you. So with this episode, I took it actually a little bit slow, to be honest. After the last really extensive episode where I created the first parts of this industry and that industrial area here. In this episode, I fixed a couple of things that, I wanted to get done. And I think especially, even if there is not a lot of traffic happening right now, especially this highway interchange, I think is very helpful in the long run, because the more industrial traffic I get, the better this solution will work, because that way trucks and cars and whatnot, they can get to any other area of the city really in a very quick way, because they just need to follow the highway, get over there, get down there, and then they can choose which direction they want to head to, which is really amazing. The other thing I did in this episode, just to wrap it up here, is I expanded my residential area here a little bit because I missed some workforce over there. I'm not yet sure whether this works perfectly fine in the long run, but at least it might help with that situation a little bit. And that's basically about it. I changed a couple of policies as well along the way, because I still had some finance issues or some budget issues in my city, but I think I got them mainly solved by now, which is also very good, because I just missed my budget, or I over-exceeded it almost on a monthly basis. And I'm just curious what I'm going to do with that area. Maybe I'll leave it like that. And as one of the last decoration steps, I think I want to include here another row of trees. I'm just picking these ones because I really like them. And I'm adding another row of trees here, just a little bit more loose, not too dense here. But they again separate the residential area a little bit more than from the traffic and everything else here. So I'm very excited, to be honest. This city is growing and growing and growing. So one thing is definitely missing here in my city, and this is some kind of distinction, special thing, touristy area maybe. I might want to choose this mountain area here to create a huge park out of it, because I think this could be very beneficial for the tourism in town. And the other thing I also wanted to do is probably to create one very rural area here in this little valley before the mountains actually begin. But I like this city very, very much, to be honest. It's not perfect. It has some flaws, especially I think the downtown area still has some room for improvement, because it's very much organized in squares, which is something I no longer really prefer. And I think the way the avenues go here are not 100% perfect, but still the traffic is flowing, except for a few minor crossings where I might run into some issues in the long run. But still, I think the performance overall is quite good. There are some corners like this here where we see some traffic happening. We also see here some traffic happening. but it's not too bad actually. But currently, and that's something I wanted to check right now, I'm having 121,000 citizens here, and this could be one of the other crucial points here where it's about improving the city even further before I can start building more in Springvalley. And this park here, so there's a little mall that I created, and I also added another park here because I think with all the tourism happening, that's most likely happening due to the fact that there is such a huge, like two stadiums, one football stadium, one baseball stadium here, very close by, huge parking lot that's filling up always quite quickly, to be honest. And there's not even game day happening, right? Neither in the park, neither in the baseball stadium nor in the football stadium right now, but it's very much packed actually, and I'm so surprised. And I think if I stop the parking permission here, I think it's getting even more. That's something I could probably do, because whenever I see something like this and there's a huge park, that quickly fills up. You can see it right away. Like this added a lot more cars to the parking lot, but that's fine. This is what it's here for. It looks way more lively, way better than before. And I think now do I still have to decorate this park? Kind of. No, not really. I think this is also a very, very nice and beautiful park here. Maple City Park. Brand new in this town. There are just not many visitors, to be honest. But I think, this is also due to the fact that there is a lot of business happening here. But this will be fine sooner or later. There will be more guests coming, I think. And of course, I'm not taking it too serious, because usually I should delete those connections where people get access to the park without a park entrance. Maybe I'm just trying to do that. I'm deleting the standard entry points here, also this one, and adding a few more regular park entrance points here. Here, where was the other one? Another path here and another path there to connect it up, and then the other one that I just created is this one. This adds in nicely. And there's also no official park entrance, so another thing I can fit here, and I think we'll soon have maybe not a lot more, but at least a few more visitors to this park coming in for sure. So that's nice. This has to connect up. That should connect up now. And there's another entrance / exit that needs a park side gate. Oh, I can try to drag out this street ever so slightly, and then add in a new. Oh, it tells me it's not in a park area. I get it. Connect this up. There's a park gate, and I think even here. Then we should be all set, I believe. This should be all fine. This should be all fine. Move that a little bit closer. The other one a little bit further away. And then wondering, is there some room for a playground? Yeah, there should be some room for a playground. Even if I don't like the playground layouts here very much in City Skylines 1, but yeah, it is what it is. Take what you get and work with what you have. But I think now the number of visitors should significantly rise quite quickly. We're at 23, 26, 29, 31. That's going fast. I think this should soon be upgraded to a level 2-star or 3-star or 4-star, and even 5-star parking area quite quickly. Nice. Like it a lot. So yeah, either way, I want to thank you for joining me again today in this episode. It was a bit of a slow, unplanned episode, I have to admit. I'm very sorry for this, but yeah, things happen. You have one thing on your mind, like this highway connection to the industrial area. That's luckily in use more than I expected. And yeah, then you start fixing a few things here and there. And then you get kind of dragged away with what you had to do. So I'm very sorry about this slow episode here, but I'll continue building Springvalley for sure, even if City Skylines 2 comes out in a little bit more than 2 weeks. And yeah, I hope to see you soon back here on my channel. Thank you for following me. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this video, and have a nice rest of your day. Have a good one. Bye bye.